In this video, we will be looking at the graph of reciprocal functions, specifically when the denominator is squared. Our first example is sketch the graph of f of x equals 1 over x squared. So for this main function, let's plot points and see what it looks like. When x is 1, I have 1 over 1 squared is 1. When x is 2, I have 1 over 2 squared, which is 1/4. When x is 3, we have 1 over 3 squared, which is 1/9. When x is 1/2, I have 1 over 1/2 quantity squared, and this is the same as 1/4. So 1 divided by 1/4 is 4. When x is 1/3, I'll be dividing by 1/9, which means I'll multiply by 9. 1 times 9 is 9. Right? When x is negative, we have 1 divided by -1 squared. And we know that when we square negative, we get a positive. So this is still 1. When x is -2, it's 1 divided by -2 squared, which is 1/4. When x is -3, 1 divided by -3 squared is 1/9. When x is -1/2, we have 1 divided by a -1/2 squared. This is a positive 1/4, so 1 divided by 1/4 is 4. And this one is 1 divided by a -1/3 squared, and -1/3 squared is 1/9. So 1 divided by 1/9 is 9. Now let's plot these points. When x is 1, y is 1. When x is 2, y is 1/4. When x is 3, y is 1/9. So we're getting close to the axis very quickly, but we'll never be able to cross that. When x is 1/2, y is 4. When x is 1/3, y is 9. So on the right side of our y-axis, we have horizontal asymptote at y equals 0. And we have vertical asymptote at x equals 0. Now, on the left side, when x is -1, y is +1. When x is -2, y is a positive 1/4. When x is -3, y is 1/9. When x is a -1/2, y is 4. When x is -1/3, y is 9. So we have a curve that resembles a volcano. Again, we won't ever touch the x-axis. We won't ever cross the y-axis either. Those are both asymptotes. So we'll use this basic shape to graph another one. On this one, we can see that we have a vertical asymptote at x equals -2. When x is -2, then we have -2 plus 2, which is 0. And we can't have a 0 in the denominator because that's undefined. So we have a vertical asymptote at x equal -2. And this fraction will never equal 0, so we have a horizontal asymptote at y equals 0. Right. Now, the one thing that was the same on this, on y equal 1 over x squared and y equal 1 over x, is that when x is 1, y is 1. Whether it's 1 over x or whether it's 1 over x squared. That's always true here. So when x is 1 unit from the vertical asymptote, then y is also 1 unit from the horizontal asymptote. And then since this one's squared on the left side of my vertical asymptote, 1 unit left puts me 1 unit up also. And then a sketch of the graph, we're going to be asymptotic, our vertical asymptote, and asymptotic to our horizontal asymptote.